It was a sweltering afternoon in the heart of summer, and Sean Evans was ready to face another fiery episode of Hot Ones. Today was no ordinary episode. They had a living legend in the hot seat. Zlatan Ibrahimović, the footballer known for his arrogance, skill, and unmatched charisma, took a deep breath before stepping into the inferno of spicy wings. The stage was set with tens of millions of viewers eagerly tuning in from around the globe. Welcome to Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today, we're joined by none other than Zlatan Ibrahimović. Sean announced with his trademark enthusiasm. Zlatan flashed a confident smile. I'm confident. Don't worry about how it goes. Let's enjoy the show. And so it began. The first wing went down easily. Zlatan barely flinched, only raising an eyebrow as the heat began to sear his taste buds. It wasn't long before Sean dove into the questions. You've recently transitioned from the pitch to the boardroom, with AC Milan recording its highest revenue in history. What are some of the key tactics in building a global brand around a club? Zlatan took a sip of water and replied, We have the best people working in different areas. When you work with the best, you become the best. Touring is important. It gives fans a chance to meet the players, and it builds that bond. He paused for a moment, then added with a grin, Also, winning helps. As they moved on to the second wing, Sean asked, Right now, how many goals do you think you could score if you suited up for another season? Zlatan looked straight into the camera. For the last 20 minutes of every game? 15 to 20 goals in the league, another 10 in the cups. That's not ego. That's true facts. The wings grew progressively hotter. Zlatan's bravado started to crack just slightly. As sweat formed on his brow, he maintained his composure. I have fire in my mouth now, Zlatan admitted. Sean took a bite of his wing and asked, You grew up idolizing Ronaldo. What did you learn from him that was most valuable in your career? Zlatan thought for a second, then answered, When I watched Ronaldo, he did things no one else did. I tried to copy his moves, especially the snake. It made defenders look very bad. The wings continued, each one more brutal than the last. By the time they reached the sixth wing, Zlatan was visibly suffering. Yet, he soldiered on, answering every question with the sharp wit and blunt honesty that had endeared him to fans worldwide. What's the sweetest revenge you've ever experienced on the pitch? Sean asked. Without missing a beat, Zlatan responded, scoring against England after their media and fans trashed me. That was a good feeling. The eighth wing, dubbed Ninja Napalm, brought Zlatan to his knees almost. Wow, this is beyond insanity, Zlatan remarked as he wriggled in his seat, his face flushed and eyes watery. With milk in hand and the heat unrelenting, Sean asked Zlatan to explain the difference between Serie A, La Liga, and the Premier League to aliens. Zlatan's eyes narrowed, but he delivered, talking about tactics, pace, and styles of play. Finally, they reached the last wing. Zlatan, in visible pain, was still Zlatan. You did it, Zlatan. Anything you'd like to say to your fans? Sam Pramtiv. Zlatan, barely catching his breath, said, If AC Milan doesn't perform, I'll make them eat these wings from 1 to 10. Perform or perish. He left everyone in stitches, yet again proving why Zlatan Ibrahimović was more than just a footballer. He was an experience.